testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, testing. Turkey sandwich. All right, I am waiting for this to scroll up. There will be a moment in time where I will remember to have this set up before I get in here. As this loads up, I will wait. What is this plus button for? Start a poll. Oh, I can start one right here. Good morning. Which breakfast cereal are you eating today? Good morning. Which breakfast will you choose? Which breakfast? Will you choose? I don't know what's taking so long for my computer to load up. I don't have time for this. I'm actually doing all right today. I have pancake breakfast, pancakes, cold cereal. So let me type in cold cereal. There. Start poll. Bam. The poll is started. Please, I don't want my phone to tip over. Let me unplug it to see what happens. I don't want my phone tipping over. Okay, my screen just loaded up so I can do quality check. That was pretty slow, but I was able to get the poll up, so keep improvising. I have my water with me, and I want to do an audio check. Thank you guys for coming in today. First 10 minutes is me trying to tussle around with my computer. It's moody. Some days it loads up quick, some days it loads up slow. Today is the day where my computer wants to load up slow, and it's not even Monday. I would expect this to happen on a Monday, but it's happening like today, right now. Hey, Gray Wolf, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. As my computer slowly loads and takes its dear precious time. Let me take out my earpiece. It's kind of distracting right now. There, put you away. Today I want to talk about the zebra that escaped. It's really funny because I instantly made me think of the Disney movie Operation Dumbo Drop about the helicopter and the elephant. Hi, Myas. Hi. Like the Verizon wireless. Hi. Bye. Hi. That made me kind of want to get a phone from them simply because the commercial is adorable. The Cricket Wireless cell phone company, side note, they are so cute. They're happy, they're animated, and they're really green. Thank you so much, Christine, and I know that's right. Okay, so I have my picture loaded up. So check this. I like the company so much by way of advertisement because it's so happy. I consider to just pick up a phone from there and just get the phone and take it to my carrier because I just want to support them. And just, have them put the SIM card in and be like, look, I'm not going to tell them that, but that's how I want to show my support with Cricket Wireless. I like having extra phones because to me, they constitute as many tablet computers nowadays. So if I don't want to invest in another computer or even a tablet, I just get a cheap phone with a big enough screen, and that's good for me. So I can get videos done and stuff. Country boy. Good morning. You guys are weird. Thank you. Let me see. Oh, I'm glad somebody hit that. That's not nice. Somebody typed something in here and the computer automatically retracted it. Thank you, moderators. I tell you. It's a backhanded compliment, so I'm going to just take you out of there because it's too early for that. Or it might be late for you, but hi anyways. So let me see here. Remove. Bye. As I wait for my computer on that end to refresh, my cell phone is looking great. So thank you guys for participating in the vote. Today, the selection is, do you want a pancakes for breakfast, or do you want cold cereal? Now I have to think. Let me put these in to make sure I can hear myself completely. How's the quality looking on your end? Because on my cell phone it looks great, but on my laptop it's buffering. So keep me posted, please, while you're in here. I can hear myself okay, but I'm going to turn up the volume. It's kind of funny because I think the computer when I stream is set on a delay, but this time around it seems like my side of the screen is the one that's on the delay, not you guys. So can you hear me okay? There. We're already 6 minutes in here. You guys are tearing up the votes. I need to see what you guys are voting on. So good morning. Which breakfast will you choose? 67% is for pancakes and 25% is at cold cereal. Hi, Leonie and Goddess. How are you two doing today? I know y'all doing great. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to pick the pancake breakfast, so I'm going to type that in. Appreciate the love. You guys could be anywhere, but you're here, right here, hanging out with me, the cool people. I'm going to type in some pancake emojis. That's okay. It's okay. It's like, it kind of like you two are still there at the same time. Thank you for showing your appreciation. Let me see here. I'm gonna type in pancake emoji. There's pancakes. So guys, I'm gonna pick pancakes for breakfast. I cannot physically partake in the survey, so I always type my answer in here. So let me get my mouse, type in my answer. I picked pancakes today. Pancakes. So I voted, I'm picking pancakes for breakfast today. So let me get to it. Today I want to talk about the zebra that escaped. It reminds me of the Disney movie Operation Dumbo Drop that came out, I think like in the early the early 90s. Oh, look at pancakes. I see all the pancakes you put in there. It's 1,000 pancakes and butter. I'm giving permission for the your emojis to be shown, so I think it's really cool. I push show, so it might pop up. Thank you for your pancakes. I'm gonna put some more pancakes in here. Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. Something, then you put it in the pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what good, bacon pancakes. Thank you for showing me some love and all the pancakes in there. I haven't even got the article set up yet. Let me type that while that's going. The zebra that escaped has been successfully restored back to wherever it ran from. I don't know how it got out, but it never fails, y'all. Every year there's an animal breaking out of somewhere. Every time. I move my cord out the way so I don't step on it and damage it. So the zebra that escaped. I'm gonna pull up an article and start reading from it. Yeah, I know 10 minutes have already almost passed. It'll be time for me to start the morning mood cows in the chat song in a minute. Zebra that escaped. I'm typing a zebra that escaped. Pancakes. I think what it's doing is probably because there's too many. I think you can have maximum up to 30 emojis in one text at a time. So you might have to put a few less maybe 10 pancakes, 10 bacons, and see what happens. I have the article, and I'm going to choose to read from CBS News. So while that loads up, I'm going to get ready to start the cows in the chat song because, ladies and gentlemen, we have passed the 10-minute mark. So let me close this, lower this down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is that time. The 10-minute mark has passed, and it is the morning. It is exactly 5:28 a.m. on a beautiful Tuesday, June what? June what? I think it's June 9th. It is time to put cows in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here in this planet Earth, because America is not the great American melting pot. Planet Earth is the great melting pot. And it is that time for us to put cows in the chat. And while you put cows in the chat at 10, 10 pancakes, y'all, I will sing a little song that goes like this. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat, moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat, moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. You can put cows in the chat, your favorite animal emoji in the chat, or your favorite emoji in general. This segment of cows in the chat is to acknowledge the fact that I like cows, and number two, that the space people and the government have been placing the blame on these poor cows, saying that they are the reason for global warming. I am so sorry, cows, that they decided to place the blame on you guys. Okay. That's okay. They don't have to say anything. Thank you for coming in. And I'm going to sing the song one more time. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Now I'm going to mix in and put a unicorn in here for a pop of color. Plus, I like using the unicorn emoji. Unicorn, unicorn. Ooh, look at the unicorn. Unicorn, hey, I saw unicorns in here too. Oh, look at the cats. That's cute. Thank you for I can see it. I see the cats and the cows. That's very cute. I like cats too. How can you not? Oh my gosh. I'm getting ready to read the article. I found an article that I gravitated to in reference to the zebra that escaped. I'm excited to read about what happened with it. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming in. My name is Elay, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from the but I'm breezy. It is time to read the article for the topic at hand. I am reading from an article from CBSNews.com. CBSNews.com. It's called Runaway Zebra, named Ed caught after a week on the run in Tennessee. Oh my gosh, Tennessee. As funny as it sounds, it's zebra in Tennessee. It don't seem like zebras will be in Tennessee. This article was actually updated on June 8, 2025 at 9:41 p.m. EDT time. Okay. Ooh, and they're showing the picture of the zebra in a big old bag. And he's getting harnessed over, like in this big old bag. And it looks like he might be attached to a helicopter. My pictures are loading up slowly. But the article reads as this, guys, if you want a funny story to tell. A runaway pet zebra that was on the loose for more than a week in Tennessee. A week? The zebra was gone. How did they manage to do that? Let me bring this closer. A runaway pet zebra was on the loose for more than a week in Tennessee. It was captured on Sunday. His owners and authorities said. Ed the zebra, who became an internet sensation, was captured safely after being located in the pasture near a subdivision on the Christiana community in Central Tennessee, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office confirmed. So someone in Tennessee has a pet zebra, and it's been on the loose for more than a week, and y'all just now catching it. I want to know, and how long did it take for them to, place the call? Or is this an everyday occurrence where it's like, the zebra escaped, oh, he'll be back. He always comes back. So if they let a week go by, to me, it seems like this is a normal thing or common thing for the zebra to escape. So how many days of grace do they give their pet zebra to run free, seeking out whom he may devour, before they get concerned? Apparently it takes a week. Ed was airlifted and flown by helicopter back to a waiting animal trailer, the sheriff officer said in a statement. They even have a statement. This is funny. Ed's owner, Laura Ford, told CBS News that a team from Texas helped capture him and he is safe and 100% healthy. Well, that's good. I thought I did see a little belly in the picture, so he's been eating well along his voyage of being free from his owners for a week. Ed's owners, Laura Ford, told CBS News that a team from Texas helped capture him and he is safe and 100% healthy. This has been a long, stressful week, and I'm so happy that it ended the way it did and no one got hurt, she said. I know that's right. You don't want any strange zebra bitings, because that's a whole nother ball of wax out. They'll have to unfortunately open up, and don't nobody want anything like that to happen. Video posted by Sheriff's Office shows Ed wrapped in the net with his head sticking out as he is carried by the helicopter to the trailer. Ed arrived in Christina on May 30th, the sheriff's office said. His owner reported him missing the next day. The next day. So there goes my the answer to my question. I'm like, well, how long did it take for them to file a report that their pet zebra was missing? Because he was gone a week. So they reported him missing the next day. So number one, they definitely really care about their pet zebra, because you had to unfortunately wait a whole day before you can file a missing anything report. So that goes to show that they really care for the zebra, and this normally don't happen. He don't be gone that long. So that's good to know. The zebra was spotted and filmed running along Interstate 24, forcing deputies to shut the roadway down. But Ed escaped into a wooded area. Fugitive zebra. There were several sightings posted to social media. Ed was filmed trotting through a neighborhood. Look, Shrek, I'm trotting. The zebra quickly became the subject of internet memes. I'm gonna look for those memes. My face is really shiny today. And I do this every time because it's the particular lotion I use. It works really great. My husband got it for me. It works very well. I'm going to read that again because it's funny. The zebra was spotted and filmed running along Interstate 24, forcing deputies to shut down the runway, but Ed escaped into a wooded area. There were several sightings posted to social media. Ed was filmed trotting through a neighborhood. The zebra quickly became the subject of internet memes. One fake posting showed Ed dining at a Waffle House, a Southern staple. I like that one. Others had him visiting on Tennessee cities or panhandling on the side of the road. You guys, this is a cute story. The pursuit of Ed came a month after one runaway kangaroo shut down a section of Alabama interstate. See the kangaroo story? It was so fleeting that I wasn't even able to catch it. But yeah. And that's how they end the article. Let me give a shout out to who wrote / typed this article. It's a fun article. Of course, it's from the CBS News, but where's the name at of the man or woman who typed this? It was a fun read. Well, I don't see it, but I'll definitely figure it out and put it into the description after this video is over. I am going to go back to the other monitor because I want to put some zebras in the chat. I think I have zebra emojis, so I'm going to put some zebras in the chat. Leon, thank you so much, Leonie and Goddess. See, I see your the butterflies and unicorns too. If you're still here, thank you for putting those in there. They're so pretty. So what I'm gonna do now is look for some zebras. I'm gonna put zebras in here. So have you heard about the zebra escaping? Every year animals escape. I think it's really fun to watch baseball because there's always a wild animal getting on the field and they have to stop the game and the animal becomes the show. I expect that to happen every time during baseball season. You gotta have an animal show up in baseball now. It's a part of the show now. If an animal don't show up during a baseball game and interrupt it during any point during the season or the series, something is off. We need our seasonal dosage of animals crashing baseball games. And like the golf, those guys are brave because the alligators and stuff that be there. So I'm putting zebras in the chat right now because we talked about zebras. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a personal shout out. Thank you so much. For your support. I really enjoy your emojis there. Thank you so much for your support. I really enjoy your emojis there. So the vote here says you guys have really been voting. Good morning. Which breakfast will you choose? I and 60% of everyone who's participated and passed through to just say hi in this video, 60%, myself included, have definitely voted for the pancake breakfast and 40% for the cold cereal. Thank you guys for participating in the poll. A couple of videos ago, I put a bucket of chicken as an option. Of course, that didn't win, but it was fun and funny though. It's still making me laugh. Who wants the bucket of chicken for breakfast? I'm like, I just have the chicken sandwich, please. All right, I'm going to put some closing remarks in here. It seems like this might be a short show. Sometimes they are, and that's just what it is. I'm going to put some closing remarks in here. I have some videos lined up that are gonna go out through the day, and I'm gonna schedule them out through the week. So keep in mind of what that is. I have to post up my YouTube short today as well. I believe it's gonna be another Chowder from Cartoon Network YouTube short, dancing to some music. So once I get back and set up again, that's what it's going to be. I had another really good time. Hanging out with all of you. I'm typing in my closing remarks. Thank you so much for participating. You so much. MUCH for participating. So closing remarks are coming up right now. Sis, I had another really good time chilling out with all of you, and thank you so much for participating. I always have fun when I'm on here, and it's crazy how fast time goes. Time goes by so fast. Is that a tongue twister? No, I think it's just because it's early out. Another note, I dyed my hair yesterday. It's purple, if you can see it or not. This time around, my hair color is purple. My name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Once again, I had a wonderful time on here. I have a catalog, guys, a catalog of videos, and I have tons of playlists. So if you want to catch up on what this girl in the cow suit is all about, just toggle over to my homepage and see the playlist. I have almost a dang near multiverse, as my husband will say, a multiverse of playlists of content birthed right out of my own mind. And I think you'll have a good time fishing through there. You guys, thank you for coming in. It's time for me to go get some breakfast because this girl right here is hungry. I love you all. Continue to be yourself because that's the thing that represents integrity. Integrity, when I grew up, integrity was doing the right thing even when no one is looking. Apply that to your personal self because no one is looking at on the inside of how you truly feel on the inside but you. So you owe yourself to be integral to yourself, to be yourself, because it's obvious the social media don't want you to be yourself. That's the biggest battle. That's why they bombard us with so many things on TV where they try to project to make you feel like you have to look a certain way, walk a certain way, be a certain color, have your hair a certain way. And this goes for all races. Being yourself is one of the hardest battles that you'll ever have to face, and almost daily until you get stronger. All right? That is one of the hardest battles. My name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy, and I really do love you guys. That's okay. I'm actually getting ready to wrap up. You came in at a nice time. I was just doing my closing remarks and reminding all you guys that I love you. Thank you for coming in, and to always be yourself. Meaning, because that's the biggest battle. Social media wants us to be someone else, wants us to do all these things that could hurt us. So having said that, they don't want you to be authentic. So keep that in mind. Be true to yourself. Be integral to yourself, because that's what wins the race every single day. My name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming in. I'll see you next video. Bye, y'all.